Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. It is the second day of the week. How are we getting on? How's everyone's Tuesdays going? Pretty much going to be the same as yesterday. It's not particularly exciting. I've got Chris with me again today. It's just going to be another day of getting my dissertation done, which I think what I'm going to do, I've kind of come up with an idea of what it is I'm going to do, because I've gotten to a point where I don't really feel like I can progress until I get feedback, which happens a lot because I'm very used to bringing little chunks of my work in for teachers to read, have them read it, give me feedback, work on it for the week, come back, get more feedback, etc, etc, which I've obviously not been able to do from home. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look over everything I've got so far and kind of send it over to my dissertation supervisor and kind of explain, like, I'm really struggling to put in literature, like discuss existing literature in the context of my own research here, besides what I've already done. And I'm also approaching the word count, so I'm sure she'll be able to give me loads of stuff because she normally does. So yeah, the thing is she's only allowed to look at it once, so I think that's what stresses me out, is that I'm not allowed to show her anything else ever again. Saying that though, I sent her over the introduction to this chapter because she said I could send that over to her if I wanted separately. And she emailed me last week saying she didn't have time to look at it and she'd get back to me this week. She still hasn't gotten back to me yet, which is fine, but it makes me then go, well, I don't really want to send over another piece of work for you to look at if you've not even looked at that piece of work properly yet. So I don't know. I think I'm going to spend my morning basically just looking over my discussion and analysis chapter and kind of going, okay, this is clearly not done, but I don't think I can move forward until I get feedback. So yeah, that's the plan for right now. Basically going to do that, and then it's a standard lockdown afternoon, but with Chris, who is chilling.
Hello.
Hey, you two rapskillion's gonna help me with the last of my dissertation chapter today?
Yes.
Yeah?
That is on my agenda for today.
Yeah, you're gonna look over my data and help me find existing literature that backs up the data that I found?
That is what I had in mind. Yeah.
What about you, Slips?
I think she's just asleep.
Her cuddle powers help me think, don't they? At least that's what we tell ourselves. So yeah, that's Tuesday for you. It's not thrilling, but it's lockdown and it's uni life. It's just what we got to do with what we got. Eh? Good afternoon, everybody. It's a bit later. Dearie me. So I did some work on my dissertation. Really not very much, because like I said, I've literally just gotten to the point where I just don't know how to progress, and I don't want to write stuff that I'm eventually going to have to rewrite, because honestly, rereading it, there's a lot of it I'm probably going to have to cut out and rephrase and rewrite anyway. So I don't want to do that anymore. So I kind of read through it, made a couple of edits, and then I sent it over to my dissertation supervisor, who still hasn't gotten back to me. She said she would get back to me this week regarding the introduction, so I've just sent her an email with the entire chapter, basically being like, I know you haven't read the introduction, but here's the entire thing. Just give it to them all at once, you know? I have a meeting with her next Wednesday. I would like for it to be somewhat, at least glossed over by then. I think the entire reason why she wanted it to be submitted by next Monday was because she's going away for 2 weeks, and it'll be like a 2-week period where I don't get any feedback from her, so she wants to get it done, wants me to submit it to her by the 22nd so that she has time to give me feedback for those 2 weeks for me to work on. So yeah, I've done that. I think I'll start working on my conclusion chapter tomorrow, which is the final chapter. Once that's done, it's done completely. Well, obviously a first draft is done completely, but it is basically finished from once I finish the conclusion chapter, which is amazing. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I've kind of lost my confidence with it a little bit. I don't know. It will depend on the outcomes of the feedback from this chapter, I think. Because obviously this is the most important chapter, really. So, you know, I need to do well in it. I just want to graduate with a first, and if I do, it's going to be by the skin of my teeth. And I'm predicting that I'm not going to get a first. Which is really depressing, but it's one of those, like, I definitely could, but knowing my luck I won't situations, and it's a bit depressing, really. But yeah, coming to an end, it's nearly over, thank God. Yeah, it's now lunchtime. Chris did a doorstep visit to his parents while I was working on my dissertation this morning. We had a cuddle, didn't we? Kinda. She's basically just slept while I cuddled her. Yeah, and then Chris came back and made lunch. Oh, it smells really good. We're having the same as yesterday. It was really good. It was like potatoes. It was the veg left over from our Indian takeaway, which was mainly onions, so we've used onions. There he is, head chef. And he stopped off at the chippy on the way home for some chips. But yeah, this is really nice. It's potato, onion, a wee bit of chicken in a korma sauce, and chips for some reason.
Can we watch Kitchen Nightmares?
Yes, we can watch Kitchen Nightmares, of course we can. I need to feed the cat. Beautiful dancing. But yeah, that's been the past few hours. Done the laundry. Need to check the cat litter. But yeah, it's a weird day. It's like I have gotten stuff done as much as I can, but I feel like I should be doing more. But at the same time, it's like, can I really be doing more? Not really. It's frustrating. It's Tuesday. Good evening, everybody. It is just gone 7. We've just had dinner. I've been really slow tonight. Had our lunch. Chris played a bit of Zelda. And then, what did we do all afternoon? Oh yeah, I've basically just been kind of polishing some old videos on my channel. Basically, an opportunity, let's call it an opportunity, came up, and it's the type of opportunity that has a lot of policy regarding social media. I don't know what specifically the policy is, but I know generally it is advised not to have it. I don't think there's any strict rule that says you cannot have it, but it's like quite strict. And obviously I have a YouTube channel, which I love very much and is my little baby, and I'm really not willing to take it down. Honestly, it's something I'm very passionate about, despite its complete insignificance in the face of the internet. And so I kind of wanted to go back to some old videos that may be deemed controversial, which isn't actually any video per se. It's more like comments in certain videos, basically, where I kind of said something that's come off a bit strong. I feel like I used to be a bit more careless about what it was I said. Not necessarily what it was I said, but how I said it. I came off a bit strong, and so I've kind of gone back and edited them out using the YouTube editor system, which I've used once before, and it messed up all the audio for that video, and I was really scared to use it again, but I tried it again today and it worked, so I went back to that old video and edited another chunk out of it, basically, and now the audio in that video is back in sync again. So that's really good. I fixed that video, which I remember being really upset that day that one video had been destroyed, because I tried to edit out a bit where I had basically gone off on a tangent that didn't really make much sense and was a bit harsh. And now I fixed it, so that's really good. But yeah, that takes a really, really long time to do, because it's not a very good editing software on YouTube, and it takes a really long time. You have to do it like one bit at a time in the same video. And it takes a really long time to process each one. It takes like half an hour or more to process each one. So yeah, I did that. I don't know if anything's going to come from that opportunity. I don't even know whether I'm going to go for it or not yet. But ultimately this is something I've been meaning to do for a while. if at the end of the day they are saying no, you would have to take down your YouTube channel for this opportunity, I will just say no thank you, because I love my YouTube channel, it keeps me sane, and you know, unless I end up in a career in the film industry, I don't see myself ever being in a position where I want to give it up. And even if I do get a job in the film industry, I don't think I'm ever going to want to give it up even then. I'm really going to have to be forced to give it up. Anyways, that's what I've been doing with my entire afternoon. Then we played a teeny tiny bit of Mario Kart, went straight from that to dinner, and I completely forgot to pick up the camera, because I normally pick up the camera before we have dinner, but because we were downstairs and I didn't have any reason to come back upstairs, I just forgot. Anyway, we're downstairs right now in the middle of watching Gavin and Stacey. I've come upstairs to take my pill. But that's been our afternoon for you. Bit of a not really standard lockdown afternoon, but it wasn't particularly vloggable either, so I should really check if there's anything in my teeth before I start vlogging after I'd just eaten. There's not. I just had some garlic bread. I think in the past there was a video where I had like a big bit of garlic stuck in my teeth after having garlic bread. Now I'm paranoid. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go back to watching Gavin and Stacey. Good evening, everybody. It's a bit later, and it really is just a bit later, because as soon as I finished the last clip, Gavin and Stacey ended and everyone was coming upstairs to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's off. She's got the zoomies a little bit. Yeah, so it's literally only just been like an hour or so. Came upstairs, Chris got in the shower, we've just been getting ready for bed. So it's really early. We had dinner really early tonight, or when I say really early, we had dinner at a reasonable hour. I don't know, everyone has dinner at different times. I personally like to have dinner between 6 and 7, but I know lots of people like to have it later in the evening. But then it's like, do you not get indigestion when you get into bed? Do you not get heartburn? Do you not get bloated? Because I get all of those things if I eat dinner too quickly before going into bed, if you know what I mean. If I eat dinner just before getting into bed, like I'll feel really bloated and like indigestion-y for the rest of the night. You know?
Yeah, I don't really get that much though.
No, I feel like it's a me problem. But I like eating between 6 and 7 anyway, because I try and avoid snacking throughout the day, because I only like snacking on unhealthy things. So by the time dinner rolls around, I am really hungry. So having it earlier is better. It's different everywhere, it's different for everyone. It's been an okay day. I don't know how I feel about my uni work for the day. I feel like I definitely didn't really do anything, but I have just gotten to a point where it's like I need some kind of commentary on what I've written so far and what I could add next, because I don't really have a clue, and I just need that feedback, and I don't know when I'm going to get it realistically, so yeah, we'll see how we go. I might start on my conclusion tomorrow, and then it's officially like a first draft of my dissertation will be technically officially finished, which is exciting and scary. But yeah, it's been an okay day. Standard lockdown. It is starting to feel a bit like the first lockdown now with you here all day. Back when I had uni work to do and you had to like keep yourself occupied.
Literally.
That's what it feels like. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, we are going to end the vlog here, Parks and Rec this evening, since we're in bed so bleeding early.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah? Right, let me find the kitten. Kitten gone. She's not responding to me calling her, she's probably eating. Well, never mind. We'll just end the vlog without her. We don't need the cat.
I mean, the cat will be back in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to like keep vlogging for 4 minutes just to end the vlog with the cat. Yeah. As much as she is a vital feature of my vlogs, you know, she's still a cat. I can't rely on her to be here when I need her in situations like this. Oh, I hear her coming actually. Stay, boys! Hey, Papa! Yeah, she's just been eaten. She's confused. You gonna come say goodnight to everyone? Okay, you say goodnight from over there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Say no nice, little boy. Say no night, Chris.
Yeah.